I'm Grace.
So let's get started.
I'm a recipe blogger, family-taught home chef,
Cheers.
Cheers.
iPhone-only photographer, and proud New Englander. Bits of meaty guanciale and a flurry of sharp, salty pecorino, all tossed into a cakey tomato sauce, make amatriciana one of my favorite Italian pasta dishes. I have to say I was awfully skeptical of this pasta dish before I had it. I was like, I don't know. But the Italians always prove me wrong. You can take 6 simple ingredients and make a pasta dish that is one of the best things that you've ever put in your mouth. And today we're gonna make amatriciana. Hopefully I said that right. Let's head to the stove. The first step is cooking our guanciale. I have a pan here with some diced up guanciale that I got in the grocery store. It's gonna be a little bit hard to find in the grocery store, so if you can't find it, use pancetta. It's very similar. I would say the only difference is guanciale is a little bit richer and a little bit meatier, but either work. I got pre-diced just to make life easy, and we're gonna cook this off until it's nice and crispy. You have to man your guanciale from afar because it spatters all over you.
Oh!
Whoa! Guanciale. We're getting there, almost there. This is what we want. Lightly crispy perfection. And I'm just going to let our guanciale drain in a paper towel lined bowl. I just found out. All right, folks. So we're going to drain the fat out of our pan. Just like so. Put that back down, and then we're going to add in just 2 tablespoons of the oil back into the pan. And this is gonna flavor our sauce. So now that we've cooked off the guanciale, it's time to make our tomato sauce. And after you put your oil back in your pan, over medium heat, you're gonna leave things over medium heat. I like to add a 1/4 cup of wine, and this is totally optional. I just love the undertones of the wine in the sauce. Leave this at medium heat for about a minute. Let the wine start to evaporate, and then we're gonna add our tomatoes. Time to add the tomatoes. I just have some whole tomatoes. You wanna get really good quality canned tomatoes, preferably San Marzano. And the trick of the trade, what the Italians do, is they use scissors to cut up the tomatoes into little bite-sized pieces, or more like a crushed tomato. If you don't have scissors on hand, you can use a potato masher.
Why can't you just buy crushed tomatoes?
They're just not the same. The whole ones are a little bit meatier. The crushed tomatoes are a little too crushed, so you want to crush your own. The signature step is to add a generous pinch of red chili flakes. And this is gonna add a little bit of back heat. It's not gonna be a lot, just a little bit. Then you also wanna add a little bit of salt, but be a little careful not to get you wanna be a little careful not to make it too salty, because we have the cheese and we have the guanciale. We're gonna give this a nice stir, and we're gonna let this simmer over medium heat for about 7 to 8 minutes, just until all those flavors come together. Can't speak today. And while our sauce is cooking, we're going to cook our pasta too. And the classic pasta for amatriciana is bucatini, which is really like a thick spaghetti that has a hole right in the center, and the sauce gets in that little hole, and it's just so perfectly delicious. So you're gonna drop your bucatini in boiling water and cook it till al dente. The best part, assembly time. Time to add in our cooked pasta to the sauce. And then I have my guanciale. Add in every little scrap of that. And then my favorite part is the pecorino. Pecorino is the signature cheese in amatriciana, and It's tangy and salty and just really kind of pungent, and it's just delicious in this pasta dish. And mix it all together. Splash of pasta water just to tie everything together and make that nice rich sauce. I plated a beautiful bowl for myself, but honestly, I just want to go right into the pan because it looks extra saucy and delicious, and I'm eating this whole thing on my own. A+. The guanciale, hint of meatiness, the salty tanginess from the pecorino. So ridiculous little back heat. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. I'm really stronger than I appear.